Hey, what's going on, folks? This is John with Ask John Chapman. And what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be going over the latest product offering by a good friend of mine by the name of Glen Hopkins. Glen is what you would call a master internet marketer. I was fortunate enough to have met Glenn when I had purchased a product from him, Solo Ad Secrets. And that product in and of itself, quite frankly, it quadrupled, maybe even quintupled the results that I had been getting in regards to my lead generation in for solo ads. And so he was coming out with a brand new product. The product is the Content Leverage Blueprint. And what this product does, and it's really cool, is that this product shows you how to create quality content, repurpose that content, and syndicate it throughout the net. Now, my niche is online network marketing, home-based business. But the content in the course can be applied against with any niche, whether you are in, if you have a traditional business that you want to get some more traffic back to your website, if you are a niche marketer, whichever niche it is. The bottom line is that you need, on a personal basis, you need to have quality content going back to your site. Now, there's a really big difference here in links. Now, if you don't know what a backlink is when you have a piece of content on another site with a link back to your own site. Like for me, on a personal basis, my money site, my home site where I post the all of my content on is my blog. That's my home away from home. For you, it might be your website. The bottom line here is that you need as many links going back to your site as possible, but in addition to having a large number of links, you need to have quality links. You need to have links coming from quality places. You don't need to have a bunch of spam links the way that the spammers do. And that is specifically what this product teaches you how to do, how to create content in less than 3 hours and put it out there and have that content send you traffic and send you money forever, really, for as long as people are looking for what it is that you are, or for what it is that you are putting out. And one of the really great things about this is that it's only $27. It blows me away. I mean, really. Let me go ahead and get into the actual course itself. Okay, so for my niche, I'm in online network marketing, which means that on a personal basis, I need to develop a lot of quality content. Now, what I see happening a lot is within my own niche and within other niches, is that people will come in and, quite frankly, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to they don't know how to develop content that gets the reader to buy, content that influences the reader to take whatever to do whatever it is that you want them to do. And what's really cool about the way that Glenn created this course, and I'm going to show you right here, is he breaks it down step by step by step. The first module is content creation. He goes into the different ways on how to create content. And what's really cool about this module and about this course is that he does it through the use of a mind map. And he walks you through each and every portion of the course. So he is going to show you how to A, create the content, B, how to take that one piece of content and repurpose it. Okay, repurpose the content so this one little piece of content becomes like 4 or 5 different pieces of content based off of the one, which is going to exponentially expand the leverage which you bring to your business, because you may be good at creating quality content, which I am, but what I wasn't good at, and what really blew me away, one of the aha moments that I took from this course are the various ways that I'm going to be able to take that one little piece of content and repurpose it and get it out there and syndicate it throughout the net. It blows me away. Now, I personally thought that I was doing a really good job, and then I took a look at this course and I was like, okay, you were doing a good job with the knowledge that you had. Now, the knowledge base that I have because of this course, how much more money am I going to be able to make? How many more people are going to be able to hear my message? How many more lives am I going to be able to touch? How many more sales am I going to be able to make? It's exponential, the increase in productivity that you can experience because you have the right tools, because you have the right knowledge, because you have the right systems in place. So in Module 2, he shows you specifically how to repurpose that content. And what's really cool is that, as I run through these little slides right here, you may catch one or two things, but unless you are listening to what it is that Glen is teaching, you're missing it. You're absolutely missing it, because what he's teaching is from his experience. This is a multi-million-dollar a year product creator. This is a guy who has sold millions of dollars worth of his own products, who has a business model that he runs by himself, and obviously he outsources a lot of the day-to-day work, which is exactly what he teaches you how to do here. Because the third part really blew me away. Now, I actually specialize in Facebook syndication. I am a trainer for a system that has over 5,000 users within our system, and I exclusively teach them how to track and how to syndicate their content within Facebook. And what I learned in this module, in the third module alone, showed me that I was working on a very, very, very small piece of the playing field. What I'm going to be able to do now, the resources that I'm going to be able to bring online, the systems that I'm going to be able to bring online, what they're going to be able to do for me and what they'll be able to do for you too, is that they are going to leverage our time. This is the bottom line. You may be someone who's really good at creating quality content, and you may even be someone who's really good at taking that one piece of content and making 4 or 5 pieces of content. But the key here, and this is what I realized in having gone through the course, what separates the higher level cats from the folks who are middle tier to the folks who are on the just getting started part of the page, so to speak, are the systems that they have in place. If you have a systematic approach to how you create, how you repurpose, and how you syndicate your content, everything flows. And the real key, the aha moment for me on a personal basis, was how to put those systems in place. I can do a lot of the work my own self, because I work from home. My time is my own. But if I want more time, or if I want more success in my life, I have to put more work in. Well, what Glen showed me, what Glen has shown me, is how to actually divorce my time from the impact that my content has. It's really mind blowing, and until you get to the point where you are consistently creating good content, which he actually shows you how, and then getting that content and getting some traction with it, and then you get to the point where you're like, wow, I'm starting to do a good job. I'm starting to really get known for what it is that I'm doing. And then you put this like super turbocharged Ferrari system in place that just blows up and makes what you used to do look like that small. And like right now, as I'm going through this course, I realize this is where I've been, this is where I'm going to be. Give me a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks or so, to have all of my systems in place. And what I've just done is I've just cloned myself several times over. So that's really the bottom line. What it is that we are discussing here is an increase in your productivity, is an increase in your paycheck. It is an increase in your results using the same amount of time, because time is the finite part of the process. We can't get more time. So how do we leverage our time? Well, this is how. So module 1, how to create the content. Module 2, how to repurpose the content. Module 3, how to syndicate the content. Module 4, the exact tools and resources that Glen uses in his own business to create leverage, step by step, by step, by step, exactly how he does it. So quite frankly, the only thing that you have to do is follow along. And what makes it even cooler is that for those of us who are on the go, who like to listen and into training while we work out, maybe over there at the gym, you also have you can also download these trainings via MP3 format. So some of us are visual. Some of us do most of our learning via audio. This is a really great way. And this is really cool. Check this out. We're going to go study notes. We're going to go mind map. And we're going to go outsource your success. Okay. So study notes. Check this out, guys. This is kick butt. And I'm going to block this out. He gives you basically what it boils down to is a cheat sheet. You can go through the course, and you can have the course up as you create your own content, as you implement the systems that he teaches, and you can also just have your cheat sheet there so that when you want to go ahead and review what it is that you've done without having to actually go back into the course and find that particular piece of the video, you've got your cheat sheet here. It's dead simple stupid. I like that. I really like that a lot. Then on top of that, and actually this is the system that I teach folks how to syndicate their content. I teach over 5,000 people, and what I realized was I quite frankly knew just a little bit. Then he also shows you via mind map, step by step by step, how to create leverage, how to do what it is that you need to do step by step. This is very key. Now we go back over here, and this is really, I've known about outsourcing, and I do outsource a lot of things such as graphics, and I'm getting into other types of outsourcing. But what I found out was that I quite frankly, I found out a lot of things in this course. The bottom line is that what Glen does and what Glen brings to the table for the laughable price of $27, it's a no-brainer. For less than the cost of dinner for two at Chili's, you are going to get a step-by-step process for you to establish yourself in whichever niche market you choose. For me, it's online network marketing. For you, it might be pet grooming or anything along those lines. For me, it's a particular company or it's a particular companies. I will be able to dominate, literally dominate the online search engine because of what I learned here. So this is why I couldn't give you a higher recommendation, my personal recommendation to pick this up for $27. It's quite frankly a no-brainer. So having said that, I really, 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 really hope that I've been able to give you some value. I've been able to shed some insight as to why I feel this is a very wise investment of your hard-earned money. Why this investment is going to give you a return that is tenfold easily. As a matter of fact, from what I've learned, literally just from what I've learned so far, I am able to eliminate a $40 a month expense that I had in another system that, quite frankly, the return on investment was not there. So just this one thing, actually, that I learned here is going to save me $480 there. So I cut that out. I exponentially increased my time. I increased my leverage. I increased my bottom line profits. So if that sounds good to you, you are going to find a purchase now button right below here or to the side of this video. That is what I would advise you to do. As always, this is John with Ask John Chapman, and this is to your massive success. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.